Hi, I'm Gabriel McIntosh, Director of Digital Marketing at CGS, and your host for this episode of The Thread. I'm here with Vladimir Sterescu, Country Manager, CGS Romania, and SVP Call Center Solutions EMEA. Over the past several weeks, CGS call centers around the world have rapidly moved to a work-from-home model in an effort to slow the global pandemic, COVID-19. Today, we're going to talk to Vlad about his experience working from home. Okay, thanks, Vlad, for being here. What's the one thing you're doing to maintain a sense of normalcy during this time?
I will answer you on two fronts. So one on the personal side, and another one will be on business side. I've been very busy in the sense that there were full days starting early in the morning, maybe before even 8 in the morning, up until 2 a.m. in the night. So this was the pace of working those days. And happy to report that I also lost 4 kilos, which is not, which is actually a good news for me. Yeah, so that was good. On the business side, almost 4,000 people are able now to work from home. I see them now, happy and comfortable. They were scared 3 weeks ago, and they were scared because of the situation, the general situation. They were scared because of the fact that they had to come to the office, yeah, and interact with other people on the way to the office, respectively in the office. And they all became, scared when we told them, look, you will be working from home. And they started to ask themselves, if this will be possible at a big scale, if, they will be able to perform. Now, everybody is confident that the solution is steady, the solution is reliable, they can work from home, and they enjoy. So all in all, we are all happy.
Is this the first experience with working from home for a lot of your employees? A lot of your team?
Yes, I would say it's a big yes, and I will tell you why. Our activity until now to be performed into specific office spaces. In a secure environment where we can also monitor our employees, the way they are accessing this kind of information. And it's mainly related about credit card information, is mainly related about personal information. So this is where I'm referring to. So that's why we didn't experience too much work from home until now. But with this situation, all our customers understood that this is a crisis. All our customers took immediate certain actions where we can improve the monitor of our performance and access to this kind of special information. And this enabled us to work from home in a very short period of time.
And what has the feedback been from the team so far? Like, are most people comfortable working from home, or has there been, a little bit of adjustment? Like, what is the feedback from the teams?
What we've seen happy people. We've seen people that are having better productivity. They can better concentrate. We've seen that the duration of their tasks, the duration of handling certain activities improved in many areas. So I would say that they are happy, they are comfortable. The only thing that it's, let's say, missing is the social interaction, which we all are missing it. Probably where we will have to work also will be to improve, let's say, the communication between them and their direct superiors. So I'm referring here to formal meetings that we used to have, and now we have to continue to do. Mainly in the area of focusing on quality of their performance in the productivity space. So this is where we are still, let's say, looking to improve the quality of the interaction.
And how have we been able to help some of our customers impacted by the pandemic?
For CGS, we see that our customers, in terms of their business, some of them they have been affected, some others they have not been affected. So this translates into volumes for us. And when I'm referring to customers that had been affected, we are supporting, for example, companies that are having activities in Europe, for example. Europe in the last 2 weeks had been very much affected. And because of that, you know, the volumes coming from these countries, they dropped. But we are seeing a pickup. Why? Because the end user is still having, you know, needs. And probably also because the situation in those countries, in some countries improved, in some countries it's stable. In some other countries, I would say that people are not necessarily watching every day the news, and their optimism is on their lips, and they started to smile again. About the U.S. customers, we are seeing, for us, we are seeing a lot of volumes. And here I'm not necessarily referring that the business of our US-based customers is necessarily not affected. But usually the US-based companies had been supported in very large numbers from countries, for example, like Philippines. And Philippines had been very much affected in the last few weeks. And unfortunately, and what CGS could offer to our existing customers that had also exposure in Philippines, for example, we offered them immediate readiness for work from home, totally, I mean at 100%. And this is not necessarily a statement for Romania, but it's a statement for our entire company. And because of that, our US-based customers succeeded to transition or to route some of these volumes from Philippines to Romania. And that's why we are currently, you know, having an occupancy of 99% on all line of businesses. Respectively, we are hiring a lot. I mean, we have to hire hundreds of people in probably the next 30 to 45 days.
It sounds like we're filling an immediate need very well in a lot of the overflow, and especially from companies who are doing business in countries that are heavily impacted. Thank you very much, Vlad. Those are all the questions I have for today. Thanks for joining us for this episode of The Thread. Be sure to subscribe to this podcast on YouTube and your preferred podcast source. We are exclusively sponsored by CGS, an applications, learning, and outsourcing company that supports clients' most fundamental business activities. Visit cgsinc.com for more information. I am your host, Gabriel McIntosh. Let's stay connected.